Their show after playing me their tape, and it was just in this small like music theater room, and there were maybe 30 people there, probably 15, and the music was good, and the music was inspiring, but more than that, it was sort of the kind of quiet devotion to the music that they had, and that it was clear that they'd been at it for quite some time. Milo was probably 40 when I met him. He'd been at it for such a long time, but was never going to get over in a bigger way than he already was. Shortly after that, seeing that show, I started playing with him, just privately, never a performance, and he introduced me to, 20th century composition and, the European improvisers and ACM, all of that. In the years since then, he's always someone that I check back with, like in different stages of my life. He has kind of an unwavering moral stance when it comes to making music. Making sure that you're able to do things on your own terms, and that you make choices based on what's going to be best for the music and not best for a career necessarily. And to be able to step back and not, not be taken in by opportunity over artistic integrity. Getting to know him and getting to know that music kind of clued me in that there's this, you can try to achieve like a life of music that is so far below the radar, but is so filled with worth. And Milo was sort of my first hint of it, or clue that existed.
I was 21, and I'd been really sick for a couple of months, and just not feeling very good about a lot of different things. And I was starting to think that I was really kind of sick of music, and I was sick of playing music, and I just didn't want to be involved in that scene or anything like that anymore. I went to Cleveland to see a band from Texas called Zeitgeist. It wasn't even like they were my favorite band or it was my favorite record at the time or anything like that, but they just played a really great, dignified set for about 20 people, and they were probably really bummed out about it and exhausted. But there was just something about the show that was just really inspiring that I can't even put my finger on. They were sort of matter-of-fact about what they were doing, and they were like, well, we're in Cleveland and it's Wednesday night and there's only 20 people here and we're just gonna play our music. It wasn't show busy, and there was no sense of, well, there's only a few people here, so we're not gonna, put our all into it or anything like that. They just got up and played their songs. I decided after seeing that show that I wanted to keep playing music, and this is what I wanted to do, and that it was really exciting to me. And you could do this in a room full of 20 people, and it could be this really great, uplifting, communal sort of experience. It's really touching when you see what I consider to be great artists go out and just give it their all, especially in the face of adversity, or a world just not giving a shit about it, or like a handful of people caring about it. I guess I'm sort of telling this story, at least in part, to inspire other bands who go out and play for 20 people in Cleveland and wonder what the hell they're doing. You just have no idea. I mean, you have no idea what sort of effect you're going to have if you do something like that.